Yeah, my name is Shavon13, and this is part 2 to my little venture to Seattle. So, the first panel, which was the Markiplier with Friends, the Markiplier with Friends ones, that was where a certain proposal happened. And I had a gut feeling something was weird, because Mark, Jack, Bob, and Wade all come on stage, and they're just kind of like, they look kind of nervous. I'm like, okay, what's going on? And then Wade starts talking. He starts like, bringing up like certain emotions and things like that. He starts like bringing up like it's like all like the stuff he's been through, how happy he is, how fortunate he is. And then he starts bringing up Molly, who was his girlfriend. And I'm just like, okay, hold on. Where is this going to? And then he calls her up to stage. I'm like, okay, hold on. I literally got my MP3 player out, whipped it out, pressed record. I'm like, okay, if this ends up being what I think it is, I'm gonna be so happy. And he actually proposed to her at PAX. I'm just like, yay, I'm so happy for them. Because I enjoy seeing other people happy, especially if they're like people I watch online or it's like I kind of like follow in general. And it was like, he did it. And I was just like, oh, it was so cute. I'm not gonna lie. I actually did cry a little. I cried a tiny bit. I didn't know I could cry to such. But it was really, really sweet. Like, and it was easy to tell Molly didn't expect it. Like, you can see this panel anywhere on YouTube. I think Markiplier actually posted up the entire thing. And it's like, it was so sweet, guys. It was just so adorable. And I did literally shed a tear. Luckily, you couldn't see it. I'm not gonna show the little video. I said because it was shit. But he ended up proposing, and then afterwards, he was just like, well, that was my time to shine. I'm just done for the day. It was just so funny. And then afterwards, they continued with the panel and whatnot. It was pretty funny. I'm trying to remember I think this was like more of a question, like a question and answer panel and whatnot, and that was really, really fun. And then another person wanted to propose. It was like someone from the crowd who was dressed up. It was a girl who I'm not sure if she was like dressed up anyone or not. But then a guy who was dressed up as Ninja Brian from NSP. And then he was allowed to bring her on stage and actually propose as well. And it was so sweet, his speech. Seriously, go on like Markiplier's like or channel or page or whatever. Go on there and look for like the whole panel thing. Please, I beg of you. It is so adorable. He like did this like a whole entire speech and whatnot, and I cried again. I didn't record it because I was out of room. I cried a little bit again, and she said yes. Also, Molly said yes naturally, so it's like yay. But it's like I cried a little bit. It's like, oh my god, this is so sweet. Aww. And it was just like, and that day I realized that I actually had a heart. It was just very shrunken up until someone, brought that happiness out a little bit. It just made me like swell up inside. My heart grew 3 times bigger that day. But it was so sweet to see. And it was just like, aww, they're so happy. And when the weird thing about me is that like, not used to talking this long. Goddamn, I've been talking for a while. But it's like I'm how do I put it? I'm someone who gets happiness from like seeing other people happy, like really, really happy, especially when it comes to like proposals and things like that, and they say yes and they get emotional like that. It makes me very happy, and then seeing that I had like tears of happiness, like they're so happy, I feel so happy for them. I'm so weird for this, but I can't help it. And that was a fun thing. That was a fun day, I should say. So that was the second day. The third day, Friday, because that was a thingy. I am tired. That was Friday, that was Saturday. Sunday's panel was the Rebel Mode panel, and that was equally as fun. So, at every panel, I ran into the same, at every panel and at the one signing, I ran into the same people every time. They all were fans as well, and I ended up actually making 2 friends who I ended up sitting next to for all of the 3 panels actually. 3? Yeah, 3. And I end up sitting next to them because they were pretty cool. It's like, you know what? I'll make buddies while I'm here as well. Because at PAX East, I did not do that. I was so antisocial. Well, I wasn't antisocial. I was just very more focused on my job and less focused on, like, getting to know people. So this time I did it. And so for the Rebel Mode panel on Sunday, there is someone, if you look at the actual, what's it called? If you look on YouTube and look up the panel for Rebel Mode for 2016, there's someone who is known for, I guess, for a few panels back in like other like PAXs or conventions and whatnot. Someone called Laugh Track Girl. I'm friends with her now. And I see why they call her Laugh Track Girl. Like, during the actual panel, she said something, and they recognized her voice. And it was so funny because once they recognized her voice and recognized who she was, they wanted her to laugh. And I felt bad for her because literally she couldn't stop laughing. Like, they broke her. I was literally like yelling out saying, "Stop, you broke her," because she was laughing so hard. I'm not sure I don't remember what they said to make her laugh so hard, but afterwards she couldn't talk. She was just like, her voice was wrecked. And it was so funny. I'm just like, what the hell is going on? I've never like I'm not gonna lie, the NSP panel at Indie PopCon was very interesting. If you want to look it up, go ahead and look it up. It's there's some interesting questions there. But their panel just like with like it was Felix, Ken, Mark, Jack, Emma, Dodger, Jelly, the other person's name I can't say, and I'm probably forgetting someone. And they're all insane. So it's like, it was a very interesting panel. They did like a charades thing, and then they did answering questions and whatnot. It was really, really fun. But the laugh track part, her name being like, she was known as Laugh Track Girl, that was the funny thing for me. That, and then watching the dance off between the red head person and the green head person, the little short person and the slightly less shorter person dancing. Oh, that was hilarious. It was very interesting to like seeing like people you usually watch on, through like a screen, in real life acting much the same, but at the same time not the same. It's very different. It's like, oh, I don't mind this. They're still complete and utter goofballs, but I don't mind this. But that panel was fun. I ended up actually going to ended up actually hanging out with those girls for a while. I ended up sitting with those two, and then afterwards I ended up like going off with to join their like group of friends, and then I had to go to work and whatnot, and that was perfectly fine. But it was really fun. And then my next story is from that day for info booth. So at info booth at night, I've never done a night shift before, and it was very interesting. For one, there are not that many people there anymore, because the expo halls itself close at 6, and most people don't realize that there's still a lot of stuff they can do around the actual convention. So a lot of them leave. They go out and they go eat and drink and whatnot. The thing is that they're allowed to come back in if they're intoxicated. So we got a few interesting people there. But my story comes with not someone who's intoxicated, but it was a nice man named Thomas. I'll start with that. So naturally, we're info booth, and people come to us for information. So a nice man named Thomas, he was an exhibitor there. He comes up to the booth and starts asking if we know like any like good restaurants or places to go. And me, I'm not from there. I have no idea. And so my co-worker starts starts telling me about different places. And somehow she got to Crepes. And now she's explaining in the most like detailed manner on how like delicious and beautiful these crepes are. And me, I never had a crepe before. I'm just listening in like, this sounds fucking amazing. How do I get my hands on one? And eventually I'm just like, I've never had a crepe before. Stop talking about this. Sounds delicious. And they both just look at me like, what? You've never had a crepe? I'm just like, yeah, I never had one. So he's like, why not? And like, because I've never had one, okay? And then they started talking a little bit more, and I started joining the conversation. I don't remember exactly what we said, but I randomly brought up, and I was joking. I literally said, you know what? If you go grab me a crepe, I will pay you back. I will be very, very thankful. And I was just joking. Be like, and immediately after, I was like, nah, man, I'm just joking. He was like, okay, that's cool. And so he goes off, he leaves, and then 15 minutes later, he comes back with 2 plates with crepes on them. And then sits one down in front of me. He's like, here you go. Enjoy your first crepe. I'm gonna eat it here with you, so that you can enjoy it. And because he wanted to see my expression, he brought 2 banana, Nutella, and cream crepes. I'm just like, what? I was joking. I mean, thank you, but what? I was so confused. I had no idea how to react, because I've never had someone randomly buy me food who I have no idea who the fuck they are, for one. I don't do that. I am very paranoid. It's like, I'm afraid people drinking my food. So I was like, okay, what? But it was like, I was so confused and so excited. I'm just like, wait, okay, let me pay you back. He's like, no, it's fine. Seeing your reaction is perfectly fine. That's all I want. And I'm gonna say it right now. I am not a hugger at all. I literally got off my ass, waddled out of that freaking, waddled out of the actual, info booth area, and gave that man a hug. I was so happy. It was just like, thank you so much. You got me a crepe. And then I actually gave him a hug, because I don't like hugs, but like for that occasion, it's like, I owe you a hug, man. I owe you something. And it's like, if I see him next year for PAX West, I'm like, hopefully I can make it that time, because I don't remember what booth he worked at, which pissed me off. I wanted to find him again. But if I see him again, I'll be like, you gave me the crepe. I remember you. Thank you. I'm gonna give him a hug again. But then I ended up going back into the actual booth, sitting down, and I'm just like slowly just like starting to like cut into this thing. It just smells amazing. So I cut into it. I get a nice chunk of banana, and like the Nutella and some cream on top. I just take a bite, and just like the actual like mocha, it tasted like pure fucking bliss. I just like melted in my seat, and I can see the reaction on his face. He got like this big old smile on his face. He was just like, "You're enjoying it?" And I was just like, "Yes, thank you so much." I was so happy. So I had my first crepe in Seattle by a random man named Thomas, who, if I ever meet again, I'm gonna hug him again. If anything, I'm gonna buy him a damn crepe. But that's my nice little PAX story from that Sunday. It was so weird. I'm not gonna lie. After after we were both done eating and after he left, I was kind of like paranoid. Like, okay, what if I'm drugged? I'm kind of scared now. Oh shit. I should probably. I was literally concerned for like a good like 10 hours afterwards. I'm like, okay, do I feel fine or what? And it was just, I was still happy though. I was like really happy. Okay, I was still really happy though, because like a lot of things, I don't get to experience a lot of things. And having someone randomly buy me food just because they want to see my expression of it, of me, like, especially since I've never had it, having someone wanting to actually like do such for me, I've never had that before. Like, unless they like know me. This person didn't know me at all. So I was like, thank you. I was so happy and hyper afterwards. Like, I told my dad and my brother and my sister and my friend. It was like, I'm so happy. I posted on Facebook, for fuck's sake. I was just beyond ecstatic. It was beyond ecstatic. I'll post a picture in the in when I edit this. Excuse the crappy quality and that most of it is gone. I was very hungry, and I really hungry. So I ate like half of it first, and then I took a picture. It was a crap picture, but I didn't care, and I just ate the rest. And so that was my Sunday. That was my like fun Sunday facts thing. And then for Monday, I didn't really do much except go to the panel for Jack, which was also again very interesting. This time I didn't sit near my my new friends. This time I sat more towards the front because for each panel I went to, I had a medical badge because I can't stand those lines. And so like so with the medical badge, you're able to get in. You're able to get in first before everyone, and then whilst like everything is like, you know, being set up and people are standing in line, we're able to like go find somewhere to sit down. And so for me, I was for like every panel I went to, they probably recognized my face because I was just right in the front, like, oh hey, I'm back again. and so this time I sat more towards the front, or I sat more towards the front, like a little bit more forward, because like, you know what, I know it's gonna be loud as all fuck because everyone seems to love Jacksepticeye. I put in my earbuds, which I did for almost every other panel because my earbuds are noise isolation, if that's the correct word, and it works beautifully, because the loud booming sound of random fangirls screaming in my ear, or fanboys just like going nuts, scares me. So I was like, okay. So I ended up sitting for a little bit more, and I think I said, who did I sit near? I sat near someone who was also really excited, but then there were like younger kids behind me. I'm like, okay, that's cute. You know, he's got a lot of fans. The thing in which caught me off guard at that panel was that for the fact of how many people started crying when you came out. Like, I expected the loudness, is the reason why I had my earbuds in. But I didn't expect to like see this young child. He's probably like 12, 11 maybe younger. He was like behind me crying. I'm like, sweetie, are you okay? I was actually about to freak out, like, because, like, I don't like seeing kids cry. It hurts me on the inside. I'm like, are you okay? He's like, I was so happy. He's like, oh my god, this is adorable, but it's also kind of weird. It's just, I don't know how to respond to this. And that panel was actually pretty fun. He ended up, Jack himself ended up, you know, answering a lot of questions and breaking a few rules, which he was not supposed to do. He wasn't supposed to get down and give hugs. He wasn't supposed to accept things. Nah, he decided to break a few rules, which was perfectly fine. It still went pretty smoothly. But even at that panel, someone proposed. Actually, I'm trying to remember if someone proposed at the actual one panel, the one on what was it, Saturday? No, Sunday. I don't think anyone proposed at that one, but someone proposed at the at Jack's panel. It was so sweet, and I cried a little bit again. It's like, oh god damn it, my heart's growing again. Make it stop. It hurts so much. I don't like this. But it was really, really sweet. It was another couple. It would have actually been another proposal. It would have been 4 proposals if this one guy's girlfriend had actually been there. But no, sadly it wasn't. It was like, damn it! It would have been good. But that panel was fun as well. And then afterwards, I talked to my friends for a bit, and then we went back to the expo. Oh yeah, we went back to the after the panel, which was a lot of fun. We ended up going back to the main convention center. And I waited from there because I couldn't walk it. I took an Uber. And when I got there, I ended up running into a friend I know offline, actually. And it was just like, oh, hey, what's up? and so we ended up hanging out for like a small bit of time. And then I went to go meet up with everyone else. And it was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know you lived here. It's like, oh, a Facebook friend. It was kind of weird, but at the same time, it was really, really cool. But either way, I ended up walking around the convention a little bit with them, mainly because they were trying to find some voice actor. My one friend named Sam, she was like making a video game, like a fan-made game, and she wanted to know something from Mark or something like that. I don't really remember. And apparently they had met some voice actor who actually knew him and was like, oh, we can, you know, get that question answered. And so we had like look around the convention to find them. And luckily, we at least found the voice actor because they wanted to not only find them, but also find, you know, Mark and Jack and everyone else. I'm just like, nah, I can't walk that much. So sadly, after we found the voice actor, and I'm really, really happy they did because she was so ecstatic to find him again. I'm just like, yay, you found him! I'm so happy for you. But like, after that, I'm like, you know what? 1, I need to go get food because I forgot to eat breakfast. 2, I can't do any more walking today. So after that, I went to the Cheesecake Factory because I've only been to Cheesecake Factory once in my life, and that was a long ass time ago. And it was right across the street. So I was like, you know what? I may as well go indulge because I hadn't bought anything else from there except stuff from Target. Other than that, I had spent none of my money, and I brought spending money, but I didn't spend it. So I go to Cheesecake Factory. I get a nice little booth to myself. I'm just sitting there like rocking out to some music and whatnot and just enjoying myself. And I didn't remember how the actual menus like, you know, like had like balance out the food portion and whatnot or something. It was something weird. And as you'll see on the screen in a second, I ended up getting some like, it was a pasta with shrimps and tomatoes and other stuff like that. And I got like a side of fries and I got some bread. Now, I actually don't eat much. And usually when I do, it's because I hadn't eaten like in about 13 hours. But in general, I don't eat much. My stomach can't handle that much food. I didn't realize that the amount, like the order I got, I ordered dinner size, which was apparently bigger than lunch size. And when it got to me, I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to finish this. I literally probably took 5 bites of the actual pasta itself. I'm just like, fuck, I'm full. And then same thing for the fries. I took like a few bites and I was like, damn it, I'm full. So I literally, my dinner was the fries that night. And then that morning was the pasta. The pasta was for breakfast, and then for lunch was the cheesecake I didn't finish because I also got cheesecake. I got a beautiful, bring it up on screen, a beautiful Godiva chocolate mousse cheesecake. Let me tell you, if you like chocolate, if you're a chocolate lover, go to the Cheesecake Factory, get that damn cheesecake. It was fucking delicious. I ate half of it, and I was just like, this is what heaven tastes like. It just tastes like pure bliss. Everything in Seattle tastes like pure bliss to me. I'm just like, I want of like, having a nice lunch there, I brought pretty much my lunch with me. And then I ended up going back to the hotel to drop that food also, so then I could actually, no, stop being weird. So then I could just drop that off and get it all, with it and whatnot. And then I had to go back to the actual convention center to help, with tear down everything, which in my terms, which is just me sitting in one spot telling people what to do and where to go, because I couldn't do any of that tear down. But I stayed there for the tear down, so I played like 10 because it was a lot faster than usual, which was surprising, seeing as though for PAX East, when I went there for tear down, I just stayed at the actual booth, just like I did at PAX West. It took a good amount of time, even though like everything was in one area. But for PAX West, amazingly, it didn't take that long. Especially with like, I expected it to take like 12 o'clock into the nighttime. Nah, they finished that off probably by like 11 or earlier. They finished it off really fast, and I was surprised because like there are like multiple hotels you have to go to and whatnot. It was like a little map there, and it's just like the hotel there, and there's stuff set up everywhere. So I'm like, how did we get it all, together so fast? And then I realized how many enforcers there were actually there. I just didn't see a lot of them. There were about, I think from what I heard, there were like 900 of us there, so that's how we got it all done so quickly. So I'm just like, goddamn! So it was a very, very interesting weekend. I got to meet a bunch of people. I mean, oh my god, I've been recording for a long time. I got to meet a bunch of people. I went to, every day I was out of that hotel room by like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning because I wanted to go get some food, experience something, and just have a lot of damn fun. And it was a hell of a lot of fun. I'm doing it again if I can. I'm definitely going back to East because I really enjoyed East. See, the difference between East and West is that East is more like clustered in, and also the booth is different. The booth at East is literally at the entrance of the actual convention center, and it's literally just this little box in which people can surround you in, and that's terrifying. But no, at West we got a bunker we can hide in, so it's nice. But at East is more hyper, it's more intense, it's more chaos, which I actually quite like, which is weird, so I don't like loud sounds most of the time. And then for West, it was more like relaxed, it was more chill, it was more like, hey, yeah, I could talk to you for like, a good 5-10 minutes, we're good like that. It wasn't as chaotic, and so I got a taste of both worlds. But West was just a hell of a lot more people, I was not expecting that. But it was a hell of a lot of fun. And, oh, I forgot, I actually ended up going to the Space Needle, which I've never been on, because I've never been to Seattle. And even while I live in Chicago, I've never gone to the one Sears Tower, whatever it's called right now. I've never gone to that because I never really had a chance or reason to. So it's like I've never been in a very like high building like that before. So I'm like, you know what? People are recommending it to me. Why the hell not? So I ended up going there. It was like a $20 ticket, I think, to actually go up. I actually went there Friday. I forgot. My events keep getting mixed up on the days. But so I go there Friday. Yeah, Friday night. I think. I could be wrong. But I go there Friday. I took pictures and whatnot. I took some video. It's kind of crappy. If I do put it in, sorry. It's a little shitty because I forgot to bring my camcorder because I was a doof. It was just pretty much all off of my MP3 player. So I took some pictures. I took some video, but I was a bit surprised when I got when I got there and I just look up and there's just like giant towers there down me. I'm like, am I really going up there? Am I really that insane? What the fuck? And then actually going inside into the elevator and whatnot. That elevator was hot as all hell. I think it took us like, I remember how many minutes it took us to get up there, but it was really fast. We ended up going on the slower elevator actually. And then I get up there, and the next thing I know is that I just see people inside, first of all. And they're like, okay, that's pretty normal. Then I look past those people. I see these people outside. I'm like, huh? What? What? I'm just confused as motherfucker. I'm like, you guys can go outside? And at first I wasn't gonna do it. I'm like, no, I don't want to die. I don't want to like, because it would just be my luck. Because I know myself, I know my luck. I would somehow get past that giant barrier they have around to keep you contained on the outside, inside, keep you from falling. I'd find a way to still fall. But I was hot because after like getting off that elevator, it was hot as all hell. I was like, you know what? I'll go outside. So I actually took a few pictures and video. I'll probably put it in the video. I don't know yet or not. It's just extremely long. Jesus Christ. But I ended up going outside. It felt freaking amazing out there, and it looked so pretty. I think I got it out there like right before the sun like completely started to set. I don't remember very well. Again, I've been back since shit. When did I come back home? I came back home the next Wednesday, so I've been back for a while. So my memory's all foggy now, which is why I wanted to do this earlier. But it's like, no, I'm tired. I'm regaining energy. Blah blah blah. Anyway, back to the story because I keep rambling, keep getting off track. Goddamn. But I ended up going outside, and it was really, really nice. I'm not gonna lie, it was really beautiful. I got some pictures that, again, they were kind of crappy, and then the funny thing was that I ended up... Oh yeah, it was on Friday, because that was the second picture I posted on Facebook. I'm just like, so I went to the Space Needle, and I just have a picture of me first, like looking up at in front of it, and like looking up, just like, what the fuck is that picture? And then the other picture of just me like looking insane with like this big ass smile on my face on top of the Space Needle, just like, ah! I'll put them up in the video in a second. And it was a lot of fun, and I did it all on my own. Like I honestly didn't think that I could have done like going to Target on my own, like going to like, you know, like different like going to the actual Space Needle on my own, like getting back and forth between, you know, the different areas for panels and whatnot. I didn't think I could do that on my own. I didn't think I could actually keep myself fed on my own, to be perfectly honest. But I remember, it was like, I'm proud of myself. And when I came back, Jesus Christ, I passed the fuck out. I think I slept. When I first got home, I think I just slept for about a good day. When I say a good day, I mean I slept 24 hours. I woke up probably once or twice to go to the bathroom, and I went right back to sleep. And then after, I finally woke back up. And... I wake up, I grab a little bit of food, I like say hi to my dad, like or more of like a hi. And then I grab some food, eat it, I go right back to sleep because I was fucking tired. Those 8 days wore me the fuck out. Like the last day I was there, was it the last day? No, it was the second to last day I was there. It was Tuesday. Everyone in my hotel, we were all enforcers. We were all sleeping in the same room because it was a lot easier, a lot cheaper. We literally just spent that day chilling and sleeping because we were all so exhausted. But it was worth it, I'm not gonna lie. It was hella worth it. It was so much fun. I got to meet so many people. I got to do like a lot more things than I did at PAX East, and I'm glad that I did a lot more because I don't know, seeing as though I can't do much when I'm at home, being able to do it like that out there, because well, for one, where I'm at, it's not that much to do here. I mean, we got like a promenade and a mall, or a promenade and then like a mall like 20 minutes away. But I can't go to the mall by myself. I was like, I can't do it. I need like someone to help me. And the promenade here sucks. So I was like, I don't like this. So it was a really, really, really good experience for me. I got to meet a lot of people. I got to see like a lot of like different cosplays. I got to see like different I got to see this like the actual Space Needle. I took some pictures. I got to see like the pretty blue skies and whatnot. I got to catch some really cool Pokemon. Thing about Info Booth, or at least that Info Booth there, is directly on a Pokestop. So whenever you're not working, all I gotta do is open that bad boy up, put a lure on, you're just set. And not only that, but like the GPS kept going wonky and whatnot, back and forth. And it was so funny and random because I don't know why. But like it was just like the GPS was like being weird, and I hatched 3 eggs. Because the GPS kept making me go back and forth. I'm like, hey, this works for me! But I had so much fun. I had such a blast. I made a lot of new friends actually, which I didn't expect to do. Like I made friends enforcer-wise, and then I made friends of like random-wise and people I didn't know to begin with. I got to go to panels of people I really, really liked. It's like I got to go see them. I got to like I ended up actually going to a NVIDIA panel. On mistake, I got the hours mixed up. I'm like, oh crap, I'm here too early. So I ended up going in there. I lost my voice because I was trying to scream for free stuff. But I ended up going to that. I got to like, you know, like look around the actual city and like an Uber or a cab or something. It was just like, it was really nice, and it was a nice relief for me because I don't get to do much, and there's a lot going on in my life right now, and it probably will not stop anytime soon. And it's like it was pretty much a vacation for me, and I really needed it. And even though it was kind of lonely, mainly because I didn't have like my friend there to experience it with me, it was still so much fun, and I had a complete blast. And I was so happy. I was just, I don't know, like I keep saying I was so happy and ecstatic and like baffled on how much joy I had. It's just, I don't know how to explain it properly. And it was just so much fun. And I was so happy. I still am happy now. Don't get me wrong, I'm so happy now. Like I have stuff coming up in October and whatnot, so I was like, yes. But it was just a blast. I was able to get my friend's stuff signed. I was able to get video and pictures and like make memories in which I could look back upon and whatnot. It was nice. It was fun. It was weird. It was a cluster of people who are like me, who are like, you know, kind of like nerdy in some way or shape or form. And I don't really get to interact with like with people that often, especially within my family. My family is more of like, how do I put it? They're not more into the nerdy stuff. There's some of them are into video games, but I'm more in depth into it. So I'm more into like video games and the anime, manga, sometimes comics, other stuff. I'm kind of a nerd. So it's like, I don't really know. But it also made me want to open up more and actually get to know people more and actually get to like go out more and actually talk to people more and whatnot. It made me want to when I came back home, I wanted to like do more. I wanted to like get back to recording more often and be like actually like get back to possibly trying to get out more with like a friend if she's not busy, or like just something, because when I'm home I don't do anything. I can't do anything. I'm very limited. All I did at PAX for volunteer wise was just sit there and tell people stuff, which I was perfectly happy with. But I can't do much. So it's like being there and doing what I did, even though it caused me a hell of a lot of pain, even though it wasn't very much, I'm still glad I had the opportunity to actually experience it. And it's like, you know, even though we can't do much, you know, back home, we can at least do this. And I love recording videos. Like, I've said it in probably a few other videos I've done, but it's like, I love doing this. I've never done a vlog thing before, but it's like, I love making the random commentary, even though I kind of suck at it. I love playing the games, even though I really suck at them. I love video games, but I suck at them. I'm not really good at them. And it's like, I like knowing that even if it's just one person watching, I'm perfectly fine with that as long as I can make them laugh. And that's all I want to do. I love seeing other people's happiness. And it's like, then why not continue it when we get back home? Because naturally, me being me at Info Booth, I'm cracking as many jokes as I can. I want to make like any person's day better. It's just how I am. I can't help it. I'm weird. But I was just like, I gotta do it when I get back home. I gotta like, at least do something where I can get up out of bed and then get back in bed technically. But like get up out of bed, you know, be productive. And it's like, I'm doing it again. I mean, my videos, they're not, you know, they're not still like regular basis anymore, especially these days. It's kind of hard to do still. But I'm still trying, and I'm glad I have that actual want to do it again, because it's just, I got inspired after seeing like all the YouTubers, and then like other people who do like other stuff, like whether it be Twitch or like making games or whatnot or things like that. It's like they're doing all of this, and I have the equipment to at least do something, so why the fuck not? And I want to do something. I want to do this, and I love doing this. This is so much fun. Like, I don't understand why this is so much fun, but it's so much fun. I adore doing this. Like, I wouldn't even care. Like, I don't care about like the whole like subscriber things, getting it as a job, or like, you know, getting paid for it and whatnot. I just like the fact that I'm making at least one person happy, making them laugh, and that's all I care about. And it makes my day when someone comments saying like, this is really funny, or nice job, or things like that, or like they actually enjoyed it. It's like, thank you for liking my crappy content, even though it may have been crappy, I'm glad you enjoyed it. But that just makes my day. It makes me so happy, because it's like I said, I can't do much. And I don't mean to sound like, oh, I'm so pitiful, pity me, whatever. Like, I'm not trying to come across that. I'm literally saying what I can't do, which is not much. And I'm just glad that I at least have this. I'm glad that I decided to do this. And I'm glad that I decided to, like, you know what? I'm gonna push past my uncomfortable things or like like, you know, fears and whatnot, and like go off on my own sometimes, you know, like go to like, you know, to another PAX or something. So that was a big step for me, because leaving on my own for 8 days, let's just say my father was not pleased, and I was actually kind of terrified. I was extremely terrified, but it was so much fun, and I'm so glad that I did it. I'm so glad that I'm back. I'm so glad that I'm back to recording and whatnot. So hopefully you guys will be seeing videos more often, whoever watches my little random channel. If you do, then thank you. Stick around. Hopefully I'll be doing a bit more. What I really want to start doing is actually doing charity live streams. I would love to do that. I actually know a few charities and like things I actually help out for. I used to help out for. And it's like, the power of the internet is really great these days. I could help them. So I was like, yay! Oh man, so I'm just happy. I'm really happy right now, and I didn't think such could make me so happy. Like holy hell. I think I got spit on the camera. I don't know how long that's been like that. I think it's because of this light. Oh yeah, there's just dust on my fucking webcam. Oh man, but what was I saying? But I'm just happy that I'm back to doing this, and I'm happy that I've gone on those trips. I've gone to PAX East, I've gone to IndieCon, I've gone to now PAX West now. It's like, I don't want to stop. It may cause me a lot of pain, it may cause me a lot of problems, but I don't want to stop. It's too much fun to stop. Especially recording, even though it actually causes me pain to do this. I don't want to stop. It's too much fun. It brings me too much joy. And it's like, I found something that makes me happy now, which is something kind of odd to say. Seeing as though there are different things which make me happy, but it's more just me just watching or something, or more just me like playing a game and not doing anything else. But this, it makes me happy. It's like, yay! And then figuring out that I make someone else laugh or like smile or something makes me happy even more. So it's like, yay! Oh man, but it was definitely a treat to be able to go to Seattle. I had a blast being able to see everything and everyone and whatnot. That was amazing. I'm definitely doing it, at least for PAX East. I know that for a fact. But I have been, good Lord have mercy, I have been rambling on for about a good hour and 16 minutes. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna like split this in 2 videos. But I've been rambling on long enough. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you did, then stick around. I may do more of this, of like random stories of mine, because I have a bunch of stories. Like, I may not be able to do much, but I got a lot of fucking stories, because Jesus, my life is very interesting. Well, it's not interesting, it's very weird and kind of random sometimes. I don't know. But anywho, I'm gonna leave this here. I have nothing else to say. My voice feels like I've taken a cactus down my throat because I've been talking for so long. I'm not used to this. Oh man. But I don't even know how to end this. I don't know. I'm just really happy right now. My cheeks hurt too much from smiling, damn it. Oh man. But I really did have a lot of fun. And if you ever want to go to a PAX, do it. If you can save up the money for it, do it. It's worth it. It's so worth it. I mean, yeah, it's all mostly video games, but if you're a big video game nerd, then do it. It's so much fun. You'll meet so many people like you. It's so much fun. Do it. Just do it. The old meme. Just do it. But that's the perfect way to end this video. But anywho, thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then drop a like and leave a comment. I would love to know what you guys think. Of course, you don't have to want to. It's up to you. But anywho, thank you guys again for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you in whatever video I make next. Peace. Stop! Damn it! Wait. Come on! Pedal! Oh! Oh, dudes! I just literally tore him a new one. That's for sure. Oh, Lord. I don't want to go back there. It's death back there. Shit. Holy hell, that is an hour. I've been sitting here for an hour, almost an hour and 20 minutes, just rambling to myself. And I'm pretty sure my neighbors are like, okay. First it was just weird screams and whatnot. Now she's just telling a story to God knows who. What the fuck is wrong with her?